Hi guys, and welcome back to AM Casa. We have the library, so it's about vintage watches. I want to unveil you my Pierre Cardin. I told you I would have brought a video about this watch, and so here I am with it. But first, let's start with Mr. Cardin, Histoire, the history of the man, which we could say la storia, because he was Italian. Pietro Costante Cardin, born in 1922 near Treviso, and passed away in 2020, was one of the most important haute couture designers, so stylist we can say, but he was way more than that, of the 1900s. He was the first one to open a boutique of haute couture in Japan. He was into architecture, he built castles, he built villas, he sponsored theater events, he was a philanthropist. He was a bright man with a bright vision, very projected into novelty and into space. He designed something for the Beatles, but most important, he designed also spacesuits, and in 1971 he launched the Espace Space collection of watches. La montre Pierre Cardin, l'orologio di Pierre Cardin, or di Pietro Cardin. Here we have one, in collaboration, so designed by Pierre Cardin and made by Jaeger LeCoultre. We have the case, which is, I think, plated. I never found out, to be completely fair with you, but mine is in perfect condition and with this brushing that makes it really bright. 55mm length, very curved, so pretty comfortable, as you can see on the wrist. It wears almost like a cuff, and this is the peculiarity. All the watches were inspired from space, and so they were made to be out of this world in every sense. We have this one, which reminds me of a bowl where you had cereals from, but it's really a cuff with this beautiful clear dial, very legible, very big, and very impactful on the wrist. You know, it's a perfect conversation starter piece. And in this beautiful book, which I will unveil in my Watchbooks by Casa series, Retro Watches, you can find all the other examples. He was a very, very, very impactful man, also in terms of his creativity. You can see that this watch right there, for example, which is a driver watch, so you put it on the side of your wrist, but he really introduced a lot the use of collars. It was not him introducing that, but I mean, have you ever seen something like this? All these collars, all the straps made in weird fabrics, in painted leather, and with this beautiful C-shaped buckle to close them, all with the same stylums. You can see the black lacquered indices, the clear dials, the clear color dials, and the use of color itself is really characteristic of these watches. But why did I bring you this watch today and right there? Because I really think that this could be a future thing for young people getting into watches. Imagine just wearing this at a bar, nobody would understand that. And yes, it's vintage, and yes, it's Pierre Cardin, which is pretty known designer, but fashion designer, so you can tell them the history I'm telling you right now, and I'm sure that anyone who has asked which watch is that would be delighted to know it. And for something north to 1,000 euros, you can find one of these in perfect and mint condition and just wear it. And yeah, you're wearing a Pierre Cardin and you're wearing also a Jaeger LeCoultre, so why not? I mean, it's maybe the cheapest Jaeger LeCoultre you can find on the market, and you can put it on a nice strap like this, a Perlin, and you'll just have a watch that is really breathtaking. I'm gonna wear mine with great pride and no prejudice, just to quote a book. So let me know if you knew the story of Pietro Cardin, and enjoy watches and collect them and get into weird shaped watches. It's worth it, trust me. See you in the next episode.